he had a small neck. He was a big dude. I don't think he had a small neck.
A neck is fragile. It doesn't matter how big you are.
He
It's
said
your neck.
small neck. He
How
said
does a
small
knee
neck.
to the back of the neck cause somebody to die from cardiac arrest?
Stress. Could be.
Because they're not getting any oxygen. And when y'all was
Well, if
saying
you
that
Because
breathe
how
hard,
he
you
was
scream.
because that person had a bunch of fentanyl in them.
the medical, well, if he was
Prove it.
overdosing, he would have been dead. He wouldn't be on the ground screaming or anything like that.
No, the
That's
only
why y'all gotta
reason
do
why he was
research.
on the ground was because he was overdosing on fentanyl, and he asked to be
No.
taken out of the car because he
Yo,
An
couldn't.
overdose doesn't look like you're walking around fighting, struggling. If he was
Oh, he was
overdosed,
work.
he would have
All he
been
had to
knocked
do was
out.
stay in the
Hold on,
car
why are you
asleep.
talking? If he was overdosed, he would have been dead on the ground. He would have been wrestling and fighting for his life with a knee on his neck. He wouldn't
And
have
it's kind
anything to say if he would have
Yeah,
overdosed.
he didn't
and
do
fentanyl being in his system
it.
is not the same thing as he was currently on fentanyl because
He was
that's how
already
drugs
safe in the
work.
car.
If
He was
you
already
are
safe in the
smoking, if you are smoking weed is in your system for at least 30 days.
how
So
long is
what are we?
fentanyl? How long is
So
fentanyl in the
again,
system? How long is
I don't
fentanyl?
know, brother. Look, you can look it up. But how
You don't
drugs
know.
work is that
Oh, you don't
if you
know.
do a drug, it
So
will be in your system. It's just doesn't mean that you are currently on that drug. Like that's
Dude,
like,
he
man, bro.
was already in the back of the cop car, and he was complaining that he couldn't breathe because he was on drugs, and they took him out of the car. He should have just stayed in the car. He was already safe.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though because
That
he didn't.
does. That
Obviously,
does.
so again, maybe y'all should do
You're
some research.
panicking. You
If
might
you're
not be able to
overdosing, you're
breathe.
not
Yeah,
talking.
Reese,
You're
your
not
mic is
coherent.
feedback. Let me try to fix it. Let me see.
My mic is fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me
Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
I would say this is that if you're panicking from being arrested, you might actually not be able to breathe. Why would people only assume that because he was on drugs, that's the only reason why he was unable to
and
breathe?
not to mention a foot on your neck. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Like,
so
Hello,
DJ
if
Dennis,
you're
But if he
panicking
couldn't
from
breathe, how was he
being
able to speak and scream?
and by
yeah,
police,
this is another thing, yo, listen,
Let's not
listen.
give
anytime
you a hard
Yeah,
he can
I
barely breathe,
I got it.
breathe
Hold on.
enough to scream or say
Okay,
something.
this wasn't.
blood pressure raised up can cause you not to
Oh,
breathe.
this is the thing though. Like y'all act like this
That's
was a
not how anatomy works.
y'all act like this was a fragile little nigga. He been arrested a million times, and now he's nervous now.
Of
Like yo,
course.
y'all niggas is so unrealistic to me, yo. Like
So you're saying that
Biased.
when you
That is
get
so
pulled
unrealistic.
over, your blood
You're
pressure don't get up
biased.
a little bit?
no, if you
Biased.
get brother, if you've been arrested a million times, you're gonna be like, oh, so I got arrested again. I know I'm just gonna get bonded out in a couple hours. Y'all niggas
It's going to
is
become
not
routine.
You're saying
You're-
this, though.
you're making
How
this
is it
up.
relevant to
Realistic.
anything?
He was in the
Wait,
middle of
hold on
doing
1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna meet you halfway, fighter. I'm not saying that he was a fragile person. I understand that he had a history and everything like that, but it's people that said George Floyd. They had a difference of opinion from George Floyd. They said he was a good dude. He did shit in his past. He was trying to get his life together. He was working over there in Minnesota. He was trying to do what he could do, I guess. But
Okay,
hold
everybody's neck is
hold on.
fragile. It
Wait,
doesn't matter if
let
he's
him
a
let
fragile
wait a
person
minute,
or
wait a
he's
minute,
a
y'all gotta
third
go.
They
person.
say that about everybody who died. And I know some,
Everybody's
Go
neck
ahead.
is fragile.
Rakim, you ever put a Rakim,
Go
you ever
ahead.
put
I'm
a
trying to
gun?
hear the point he's trying to make, man.
Rakim, you ever put a
Okay.
gun to a woman's pregnant womb, like in a womb? You ever put a gun to a womb?
Man, what are
He
you
didn't do that
talking
either.
about?
I've never
That's
did
also
that,
another
but
false
Listen,
narrative. Like
fighter,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. Like people be like,
Did it happen,
I
Reese?
just
Bro,
no,
what
it
are you
didn't.
talking about? What does that got to do with him dying, bro? All
Because
that's
they
doing
want to
is
say that's
trying
why
to
he
paint the
deserved to
man as
die.
a
so
gangster.
so
no,
What
yeah.
let
When
me
it's
See,
not even true.
that goes to
let
show.
me
Okay,
so
you
which
got
got
it, Eda,
it
man. Let me just finish this point real quick. Go ahead, Eda, man. Go ahead. You got it.
I just wonder if I put the actual autopsy in the back, the 20-page autopsy, will we think that's real or we gonna think that's fake?
I mean, I can pull
It
it up
doesn't
too,
really
brother. I
matter. We
mean,
saw the autopsy, and
yeah,
some of us filed the case.
No. Okay, so okay, science don't matter. Y'all right. All right, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Ain't nobody says science don't
Science
matter.
determined,
But what was
right?
the
Science
manner of
determined
death?
his
What was the ruling? What they say was the manner of death after they
Heart disease.
after the professional people read the autopsy? Why did it still? Why
asphyxiation.
was it still ruled as a homicide?
It was okay. First of all, the country was at outrage, and somebody had to be an example. Like
No,
this country.
It's so
Listen,
stupid.
listen. I'm
that's
no,
not
no.
how the legal
Hold
Hold
on.
system
on, didn't
works,
we all
sir.
see that
That
video?
is how the
Like, what's
legal
wrong with
system
y'all?
works. That is exactly how the
shit.
All right, Ida,
But-
man. You got it.
If
no,
the
no,
police officer
How is
didn't
that
put his
video
knee
not
on the
enough
back of
for
his neck, we
adults?
wouldn't have no propaganda. We wouldn't have no freaking special
Right.
knee. We wouldn't have none of this if the nigga
I'm
didn't
not
put his
calling
knee on
it
the back of his neck.
So y'all
Like,
telling
what are
me?
we talking about?
Hold on.
His
So you're
knee,
telling
and then
me,
he
hold
put
on.
all
So
his
y'all
weight
telling
on
me
his neck
whatever.
instead.
Hold on.
So y'all
So
want to
y'all telling me
use y'all
whatever the
science?
doc-
Wait a minute. So you telling me y'all want to use y'all science on the panel, but in the trial they didn't use no science.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I
okay,
think the public
you
was
telling me?
outraged.
The
Was that,
example of
was that, was that, are you
example.
telling me, or was that, are you telling me that we should take the word of what the autopsy and the court says, right? Is that what you're telling me?
We should what?
Should we take the word of the doctors and the court?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they are the professionals. We are not. They more qualified than us.
Okay, so are you telling me that we should take the
Forensic
word
autopsy.
professionals? Yes or no?
In this situation, we should.
Okay. So then, overall, we should take the word of the
What
professionals.
is this? What is this, man?
No. Because when
What
you
is
say
He
going
don't
on,
have a
bro?
point.
no, because I want to hold you accountable. What you're saying. I want
Nah,
you-
well, I don't understand what that
Oh,
got to
you
be
don't wanna be-
talking
okay,
about.
you
No,
don't
I
wanna
don't
be
know what you're
consistent.
trying to do, bro.
You don't want to be
You sound like you're
consistent.
trying to
How
ignore
would
the
someone
facts,
get
bro.
convicted
Oh,
of murder
Oh, boy.
of a crime like that if there was not some evidence that this is something that happened?
But why are we playing
They wanna
stupid?
set an
We
example.
all saw the evidence of the video. Everybody
how
saw that
many
video.
other cops? Hold on, how many other cops have killed somebody, and they're not the example? But this one guy got to be the example. Like, why would he be the example?
Well, because
But wait. But how can you watch a video and then say that somebody has to be the example of that knee on his neck?
just because you killed
Like we all saw the knee on his neck, right? So that's very hard
This
proof,
is
right? That's
important. Well,
very
this is
much
important.
probable cause.
Just because a cop kills someone doesn't mean that they were in the wrong. That's another thing too.
Bro,
Okay,
you know
so
what's crazy?
again, we all
They
saw that
trying-
video,
They
right?
trying to convince Reese. They trying to convince us that the courts illegally arrested the police for homicide. That is crazy.
Like, there's no like
No convicted in
investigation
the
that
trial.
That's
happened.
not what we said. Can
There's
we at
not
least tell you
people
what we
that,
say
like,
so
go
you
into
can?
the whole like thing to be.
How long can
Especially,
we
they're
at
gonna
least?
try everything to
can
like
we-
let that police go.
You got it
They're
Yeah,
out
gonna
how
do
long
there.
everything.
All right. So first of all, he was convicted by jury. So when it comes down to a jury, it's based on how they feel. I don't know why people
No,
don't
it's not.
understand.
It's not based off of how
Yes,
they
it
feel. They have to
is.
go off the law. No, it's not.
No, they
Have to go
don't.
off of the law.
They
If they prove something where and the judge sees that no, we have all the
R.I.P.
evidence for
George
this,
Floyd.
they're gonna get
R.I.P.
thrown out. They don't just get to
It
pick what
has
they
to be
feel.
by
Okay.
a reasonable doubt. Like there's no
Y'all
thing
be
about
saying
how you
anything.
feel.
Y'all do not read nothing. That's not how shit works.
They have
you
to
know
like
in Newark, New
beyond a
Jersey?
reasonable doubt.
You know, in Newark, New Jersey, they got a statue of George Floyd.
So
Okay,
what,
can you
bro?
stay on
So,
topic?
are you
I
mad?
ain't on the statue, man.
Nigga, look,
You
hey,
mad?
check this out. Check
People
this out.
that had
They
slaves.
still got.
Hey,
Wait a
check-
minute.
I
Wait a
was
minute.
about to say that.
Wait
They
a
still
minute.
got.
There's statues of people that there's
They still
statues
got-
of people that had slaves, bro. What are
Oh,
you
no,
talking
you
about, bro?
Motherfucking Southern states
You know
still
what
fly
I
the
mean?
Confederate
Where's the
flag.
criteria for having a
What the
statue?
fuck?
Nigga, they got a big ass Robert E. Lee statue down there in Georgia too. Like, are you mad about that? Or do you want to like?
Wait, did I say I was mad about George Floyd?
You
Did I
sound
sound
like
mad?
you was mad. I ain't gonna hold you. You sung a little bit mad about
Wait,
that.
I
Now,
sound
hold on,
mad.
hold on. So I just want to.
If y'all think
I just want to make sure.
y'all don't know me then. If you think I sounded mad,
Oh.
you don't know me then.
I got it, but hold on. I just said.
What was
You
your
haven't
point
seen
for
that.
bringing that
You
up,
have not
I
Fighter?
seen
just
that.
What was
hold
your
on.
point for
18
bringing
letter.
that up?
I just want to make sure I understand you. Y'all saying the jury cannot convict anyone without evidence. Is that what we saying?
Yes.
Bro,
No,
the
no,
jury
I'm
has
not.
to
I'm
This
not
be
is
gonna say
crazy
that.
if y'all
Bro.
believe that.
I'm
That
not
is
gonna
What are
say
they?
crazy.
that. I'm not
What are
gonna
they
say that.
making
They
the
didn't have a
judgment
whole
based
trial
on
or
if they ain't got
nothing.
no
They just said
evidence?
they
Like,
killed
what are
him.
you talking about, Eda, man? The jury seen the autopsy too, bro.
Like,
No,
what? you
you
can't even
listen-
you can't even be in a trial if you don't have evidence.
That is
There's
a
no
lie.
trial.
Right.
Yeah,
All
And
of that
again, the
talk
I
judge
know
about
is
y'all
not
ain't
gonna
never
let a
been to
motion.
court.
like,
The
Come on,
judge
you
is not
can't
gonna
be
let a
in
verdict
trial
go
if you don't
through
Sounds
got
like
with
you
no
ain't never
evidence.
been to court. It
all
sounds
of
like
them,
you ain't
all
never
of
been to
that,
No, he hasn't.
Show
I don't think Eda Man read a book.
Say his
Wait.
side.
all of the evidence was presented in
Wait,
court.
that's not.
What are
Wait,
y'all
that's not how
talking
trial
about?
works. That's not how trial works. You can.
Yeah, they just talking.
Then how
Talking
does
about
it
that
work?
What,
How
I
does
said
it work?
you gotta have evidence
What's
to go to trial.
trial?
No,
Nobody never
Yes.
said you gotta have. I never
Nobody's
said you
going to
gotta
trial
have
with no
evidence.
evidence. Yes, you got to have evidence.
Hey, Eater man. Hey, Eater man. No, I'm not gonna front. It could be a point that you're saying because due to the tension in the at the time from that and that whole situation and the fact that they probably look back in the past and they like we don't want another Rodney King situation.
They said we got to
It's a
lock him up.
possibility. We might have to lock
Yo.
him. It's a possibility.
Bro,
And that's how
y'all,
dumb y'all sound.
y'all
And
think in
I don't want to hear
2026
nothing
we
from
gotta
Meek
do it
when
like
he wants
that,
to
bro.
talk about black women making fun of black men dying. Because I think it's funny
Yeah,
that you have no
yeah.
problem when
Reese,
other
you
men have
talking,
something to say about it. I
You're
think that's
talking
funny.
with your emotions.
No, no,
You're
no,
talking with your emotions, Reese.
Can I ask
Let's
y'all a
not
question?
gender bang. Let me
Jury
just say this thing.
decided that
Let me just
we
say
don't
this thing.
have another
Wait,
Rodney
Wait a
King
minute, wait a
story.
minute, wait a minute, wait a
Good
minute. Let me
question,
just
wait.
say this and you got it. Let me just say this and you got it, right?
All right, gotcha.
Y'all trying to tell me that because of the political state of the country, they illegally arrested a police because that's illegal. If he didn't do some shit and they just
Oh,
arrested
no,
him,
he was wrong. We're not saying that he wasn't wrong. Let me be clear. I think he that he was past his jurisdiction. I think he did more excessive force. I agree that excessive force was there. I think anybody on this panel should agree with that. But when we start diving into why that person died, in the
Wow.
autopsy say one thing. If y'all, it's just crazy that I hear black people say that you can't. They got to have evidence to lock you up. It's crazy to me.
Brother, you said that the autopsy said that he overdosed.
That jury
Right.
seen that evidence because the autopsy was presented in court already, bro.
I think that
was one of the
jury.
main
I
arguments.
think.
One
I
of the
think
main
Reese was on.
arguments was that shit, bro.
No, I'm telling you that Reese was. If a woman like Reese was on that jury, that nigga was going to jail. It don't matter what the evidence said.
Okay. Well,
That's a
either
fact.
way, I'm not sure. This is like
That's a
the
fact.
stupid shit that I'm
Well, that's
saying
why
about
there's
it.
12.
Y'all
That's
are
why
acting
there's
like that
12.
video didn't come
Jury
out. Like y'all didn't see the video. And I'm like, hold on, can I say something without people in the background? I think it's really interesting that all these grown adults think that a grown 100-something pound man can put all their weight on a human being's neck and nothing's gonna happen to them. I think that's fucking retarded. I think
I
y'all
don't
are
think
slow.
that. I don't think
And if
that
you
at
really
all, Reese.
believe
It's
that,
not
there's something wrong with
retarded.
you. We all saw
It's
that
not
video, right?
retarded.
And
It
there's a
happens all
point
the
where he
time.
puts his hands in his pockets while he's kneeling on his neck, which indicates that he has all his weight on his neck. So y'all think that did nothing? Y'all think that the drugs that he does every single day killed him?
I was going to bring
But
up. I was going to bring
somehow
up
he was
that
still on
point.
the ground talking
Yes.
and
Yes.
crying and all that.
Yes.
Yes, even if
Yes.
he
We
had a
all know.
tolerance, even if he had
No.
a tolerance for fentanyl, yes, it had played a huge
Well,
part.
that's not what an
played a
overdose
huge
looks like.
effect.
So y'all need to stop going off of what y'all think and actually go off of facts.
We never said it was an overdose.
So Reese, I
Just played
practice
a huge
martial.
part.
Man, that's what y'all been
Reese,
saying this whole time. You said it was an overdose.
Not me. Not me.
Reese, I practice martial arts. Just because someone lays on your neck doesn't mean they're gonna choke you out.
Exactly. It happens all the time in jiu-jitsu.
They have to apply pressure at a certain way.
Do you hear this? I
For
just
8
said that
minutes?
this grown 100-something pound man put all his weight on another person's neck.
All his,
So what
I
are
know
you
he
talking
didn't put
about?
all his weight.
You saw the video. Yes, he did. They have forensic examiners there. He put all his weight on his neck. When he had his hands in his pocket, that shows that he has all of his weight on his knee.
No, he
on his
didn't. He would
neck.
have snapped his neck if he did.
Oh, bye. Y'all didn't follow the case. Stop. Next.
I didn't
Somebody gotta lie. All this shit is verifiable.
Man,
Nobody's gonna lie about accurate facts that
man,
you can Google.
it's just funny to me that these people ain't trying to go by what the court says. No.
What you mean, these people?
Yeah, what
These
you mean by
people on
that?
the panel.
I mean, these people.
If this was black women making fun of George Floyd, they would be up in arms. But for some reason, like they got excuses for it. It's weird.
No, I don't have no excuse for it
Especially
because
18.
I don't have no excuse for anything. How you gonna blame me for something I didn't even say? Look, first and foremost,
What do you mean? I'm not blaming you for anything you didn't say. I'm blaming you for shit you said. You don't care, right? But any other time you're going to talk about what Divested Zealot had on her page.
What are you
I
even
think that's
talking
strange.
about? What is she talking about?
I
Am I
just
lost?
said.
Yeah, I'm
I just said it.
Hold on, let me
Complain about what Divested Zealot has on her profile
Reese,
picture.
he was on your side.
But
Why you picking on him?
This
Y'all was on the
side.
same side.
This is how you know she's crazy. This is how you know she's crazy.
That shit is wild.
How are we on the same side and 18th is arguing with me about something else, about how he could have died?
No, I made a valid point.
No.
No, my God. I said Eater Man had a point on that one particular point that he was making. That's it.
You're not allowed to be
Jesus
objective. How dare you?
Can I make the statement is that whenever
Let me-
whenever you're
I
in a
done forgot
jury
what I was
trial,
gonna say.
that
Fuck.
the prosecution
Yeah,
has
it's
carte
gonna be-
blanche on who's actually on the jury. So the prosecution is not going to choose an old woman that's going to like go against what his thing is. So the majority of the people that were on that jury the prosecution is going to make sure that they would possibly be on the cop's side, not George Floyd, and they get to like choose. They get like the first choice of who gets on the thing.
What?
On the,
No,
on the
the
jury.
Genesis,
That's how it
that
works.
Genesis.
Well,
No,
I think the
Genesis. No,
defendant gets to choose
wait. Genesis. The prosecutor does not choose the jury. The defendant does.
No, it does not.
The defendant does have a say. They do.
The
Yeah,
defendant does.
but the prosecutor can like strike any of those jurors that it
Yeah.
seems like it's going to go against
Genesis.
the prosecution.
Genesis. You don't know what you're
I've
talking
actually
about.
been. Listen,
So the case was actually a narrative
I've
then.
been
Okay.
the actual defendant, and I've got to see how I chose somebody, and the prosecution struck that person, and then chose
Both of the
me.
lawyers choose the jury. So the defense lawyer and the
I'm
prosecutor.
telling
and the
you,
judge actually.
tell
The
you
judge
from
is
my
there
own
too.
experience that in a jury trial, so what happens is that I get to pick people that I think would agree with me. The prosecution has the last pick. They make the defendant choose first. The prosecution can X out anybody they don't think that's going to go along with them. The
So it was-
defendant is always first, and then the prosecution is always last. They get to stake their claim last and say, okay, we'll bump this person, bring on that person, this person. So you can say, I want this person, I want that person, I want this person. Prosecution can say, nope, nope, across the board. So yeah, no, prosecution really has the upper hand
Well,
in that trial.
well,
No, they don't.
just one thing.
Yeah, they do. I've been there.
Technically what they do is that they put people in and then they cross-examine. Both lawyers cross-examine. Hold on, go ahead though.
No one party gets to pick the jury. Like it's a group effort, like we just established. All three, the two lawyers and the judge.
I'm trying to tell you. Well, I know what I've been through in a trial where I had a jury, and I can guarantee you that I picked certain people, they picked certain people, and none of the people I picked was on that jury. It was the prosecution that had the final say of who was on that jury, and I got convicted. So there we go.
Show sort of too low, Keezy. What you got convicted for, Genesis?
Wait, what?
I know, right?
DWI.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nothing crazy.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah. So
But let's play some more of this video.
Whose death wasn't no laughing goddamn matter. But he continues on to push more bullshit. Roll it.
Get it, right? In this case, like, do more. It's my production. We're live. The more is what? Like, what is it that you expect me? You want me to take a live production and stand up and fight Tony or have a reaction? Like, Tony told a joke. It wasn't a tasteful joke to us. We didn't like it. Okay. Hey, man, fuck that joke. We move on. I don't understand why we stand on a hill and it becomes like this big thing of like, oh man, they do this and they're attacking the culture. It doesn't have to be that. It literally is either you're a fan of this level of content or you're not. And if you're not
one
a fan,
of the problem I have with
you
what
don't
he's
watch
saying.
it. So my last note for all attached to this is very simple. Okay, whatever the headlines or whatever the dialogue is, my rebuttal is simplicity. Remove me from it. I didn't say it. If you are upset that the night went on, that's a different conversation. It's nothing I can do. It's a production.
There's
It's a
plenty
live
you could have
production.
done.
I'm not compromising the live production for a reaction of what? What are you gonna do?
No, I ain't gonna hold you in regards to this, say Genesis. I understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? However, he inserted himself too much. He put this on himself a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna tell you why what he's saying is
Drag him
bullshit.
up?
Let me tell you what. Okay, I used to be a comedian. Comedians have routines, right? People write their routines. Okay, he knew the script before they ever even said it on Netflix. Netflix is not going to produce a show and not know exactly what everybody is going to say before they say it. Okay, because they have to
Right.
make sure for their own insurance that the person
Wait.
that they're going to be
It wasn't
liable.
live though. Genesis, it wasn't live.
Exactly. And here's
Right.
the thing.
Yeah.
But let me explain something to you. They had writers, okay? Straight up. They had writers. Each person that got up there had a writer. And that script of whatever the person was gonna say got sent to the producers, including Kevin Hart, as executive producer. So he knew
Nah,
No,
man.
yeah,
I
no.
don't believe. Y'all believe that shit?
No.
100%. 100%.
No, because all right, this is the thing,
It's
right?
not gonna be funny no more. It's not gonna be organic. It'll be
It's
too
not,
lame.
yo, listen, when Charlie Sheen was up there, I remember Charlie Sheen's roast over 10 years ago. Yo, they were getting at him about all his life secrets. They were the grain. They were just
And he knew it was
dragging him through the mud, bro. They were dragging him through the mud.
Grimy shit.
that was gonna be
And you know
said.
what's crazy, bro? Is that we're in this new era where people are just weak as fuck, and they should just be sheltered and get off the internet.
It's
Yes,
TV.
you get off the internet, bro. Yeah, yes, you get off the
It's
internet.
television. It's TV. Listen, this is not just like a live stream, right? This is not like the Grammys that you just could burst out and say anything. They have writers. Comedians have writers. They do a routine. Lizzo had
Roast
writers.
used to be like-
Tiana
Wait a
Taylor had
minute.
writers.
All right, look
They're
at this.
not
They
just going off
Genesis.
the
They
cuff.
all got writers, yeah, right. But you, let me ask you this: you saying all of the writers and Kevin Hart and everybody knew each other's jokes and all of that shit?
100%. And guess what? If
That
you
shit is
actually
so
look,
garbage.
if
Think
you-
about you going to a roast and everybody know what everybody about to say. That shit is not no. Come on.
It's not fun no
This is-
more. It's
it's
not
TV.
fun.
It's not. This is TV. It's scripted. It's not. Y'all need to
Oh,
like.
but comedy
wake up.
got a
It's
lot of
scripted.
improv. Comedy and
No,
movies
comedy
is not the
not
same
improv.
shit.
I'm a comedian. It's not improv. It seems improv.
You're a comedian.
Those jokes.
So
they
wait
have
a
come
minute. So
over
when
and over.
somebody heckling the comedian, that's not
And they say the
improvising when
same-
they start
they
joking
find
with the
certain-
heckler.
They have
A lot
the
of stand up is freestyle.
No,
That is, I
no,
don't
that's
know. I don't
bootleg.
know
I'm
what
trying
you're
to
talking
tell you, as a comedian, as a former comedian, it is a routine. That's what they call it, a comedy routine.
You're a comedian.
If you go, yes, I was a comedian.
Tell us
for
a joke.
very
As a matter
long
of fact,
time.
go ahead. Tell us a joke.
Yeah, tell us a joke right now.
Tell you,
Do it.
listen. You want me to tell you? See, that's what
Why the pigeon cross the road?
Listen, I'm not fixing to tell you no joke right now. Listen,
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Liar.
Hey,
Yo,
Yeah.
George Floyd.
okay, let me think of a joke. Let me-
George Floyd is turning in his grave right now because of you.
Okay, what I'm trying to tell you is that listen, most comedians, they have writers and they say the same jokes over and over again. If you go to a comedy show in DC and then you go to one in another state, you're gonna see the same comedian tell the same
true.
exact
That's
joke
true.
no matter where
But
you
you
go.
can't tell us one.
that's
Bro,
true.
You know what?
that is
right now-
different. Wait a
I
minute.
actually
Wait a
can.
minute. Wait a minute. You talking about something completely. Of course, comedians reuse their routine because
But a roast is a one-time thing.
right. A
It's
roast is
fitting.
different. You know what I'm
Y'all are
saying? And
missing it.
It's
come
like
on,
once
man.
every 2 or 3 years or whatever. They're very rare.
I ain't gonna lie though, I'm kind of with
It
DJ
was
on this,
writers.
with Genesis on this. Like, yeah, are y'all saying that they went? They're going
saying
up
that
there
they-
with this $1 million production, and you don't think nobody is proofreading their jokes at all?
No, this is
That's
the
not
fun
the
part.
same thing as proof, bro. She's saying that, like, I'm coming to roast you. You already know what I'm about to say about you. That's what she's saying. And fighter know what I'm about to say about you. She's saying
takes
the
the-
whole thing is
It takes
staged.
the fun. It
That
takes
kills the essence of the roast, though. If everyone knows what they're gonna say,
It's not gonna be organic, bro. Laughing and funny shit is gotta be organic. You can't choose. Is like, come on.
yeah, that's what I was gonna get.
No, but this is
Yeah,
not.
I'm not
this-
gonna say they had like a
this is-
whole.
this is not-
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Hollywood. Hollywood will make it seem like it's organic, and it's not. Each person, listen, just like I'm a DJ, right? If I play on the radio, I have to give them a set list. I don't just get to like play whatever songs I gotta tell them exactly what songs I'm gonna play. This is television. They have to know exactly what you're going to say. Why? Because there's liability. Listen,
too many jobs.
Yo, matter of fact, yo, you know what joke was worse?
Probably, but
you know what joke was worse? You know what joke was worse? The Rock. I don't know if Kevin Hart's dad's still alive. The Rock made fun.
They both gone.
Yeah, The Rock made fun of Kevin Hart's dad being a crackhead. I think that's more.
Kevin Hart already knew.
That's not worse.
Kevin Hart made a joke about him being a crackhead,
and that's not worse because the roast is the roast of Kevin Hart. It's the roast about him. He expecting that shit. This man family is not expecting somebody to talk about their dead relative. But look at this shit, right? Hold on. Black Hawk said something, right? This could be true, right? He said, she's right. Every joke has to be approved. Sure. Let's say Keon is the nigga that let's say Keon is the nigga that approving all jokes. That don't mean I know what fight about to say to me. That means this nigga know everybody lines and everything and approve it. I bet you could say this on it, but that don't mean this nigga fighter know what joke I'm about to crack on him. That shit is crazy to me.
You
know, they have practice.
Don't should be kept to yourself and then just say it anyway.
Nah, I don't think they had no roast rehearsal before. I don't know about that.
You know what's crazy?
What's up, everyone?
Wait, so Genesis, you telling me that they did the whole roast before they went live? Is that what you're telling me?
Rehearsal type shit.
Listen, y'all have not been paying attention.
Hey, can y'all help me? Can y'all hear me?
So y'all know the people from Brooklyn.
I can explain to everybody right now because I listened to what the people said about it. All the comedians said.
I just wanted to say something quick. So y'all say like everything is censored, yo, and people like, oh, they don't make fun of this group, you know, the people in Brooklyn, with the hats. Yo,
South Park does it all the time.
Yo, they still get made fun of all the time. I don't know what people are like. Oh, they don't get made. They get made fun of by comedians, by TV shows. They always get made fun of. So I don't understand why people say, "Oh no, comedy is only this one thing." No, that's the whole point of comedy. It's like you damn near want to get canceled as a comedian because
there's levels to it.
It's gonna make you more popular. It's gonna give you more notoriety when you get canceled. Real talk.
If the jokes have to be approved, then and you know one won't get passed, you might as well just keep it to yourself and just say it anyway. Because you might not even approve the joke.
They probably did. You know.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. But go ahead.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's good, bro?
What's up, Ronald? What's up?
Hey, what's up, Ron? What's going on with you, brother?
I'm all right. Well, let me tell you how it's done. Some of these comedians already explained it. All right. What happens is there's writers. So the people who are doing the roasting and the comedians, they don't know what other people are saying. But what happened is the writers, they hear what the roasters are going to be saying. That way they don't repeat the same joke. They don't want two comedians doing the same joke, right? So that's the reason why they the writers bounce off on each other so that they're not so the roast will be better. So Kevin Hart had no idea what they're going to say about him, right? But out of respect, some of the roasters do like ask the other comedians or the other roasters or the people they're going to roast, hey, is this okay? For example, they asked, they told the black lady that they were going to talk about her dead husband who deleted himself, right? And she said it's okay. So out of respect, a lot of the comedians would do that, but
it's predetermined like a wrestling show.
Yeah, but Kevin Hart and the other roasters, they never heard the roast. They never heard what the people was going to say about them. But the comedians, they did do a set in comedy places before the roast to see how it worked out and in front of a crowd. And you know, some of them changed. Like some of them, they did. I think one of them was actually on YouTube. The black guy. What's his name?
Ronald, they did it together or separately? Like separate.
Yeah, because they did it separately because it's not gonna come out good if you roasting somebody and they already heard your joke already.
Right.
So everybody did it separate. So, for example, Kevin, if you go on YouTube, Kevin Hart's friend who helps him write jokes, he the one who made a joke about David Chappelle. He actually has his set on YouTube that he did in a comedy store before the real roast. So, and some of the jokes he did it a little differently. That's what they do. They work out their jokes at a comedy store or a comedy place, and then after they went to the roast. But the other comedians wasn't there to hear their joke. That's what makes it look a lot better. If everybody knows what joke,
routine, right? It's a routine. They do the same.
Just so they
routine.
avoid overlapping, then, right?
But I hear you.
Yeah, but everybody in the room that's in the room is all new content to them. It's all
I doubt
new.
it's with each other though.
There's new content to them.
Maybe just with the big
But the
ups.
writers, but they do have writers that help them. So the writers are gonna know everybody's joke. That way, the people don't make the same joke. They don't want to hear Kevin Hart is so short and a person make the same joke about, or three comedians make the same Kevin is so short joke, and it'll come off bad. Especially when the roaster all the way to the end, if he make the same joke that two of the roasters did, it'll come off bad. That's the reason why the writers know the jokes. It's just Kevin Hart didn't know the jokes because he was being roasted. So he didn't know the jokes.
You saying they all got the same group of writers, or they all got their own writers that come together in a group?
The writers are mainly for the people who are not really comedians. For example, what's her face? Regina, what was that? Was that Regina Hall? Yeah. So most of the comedians, they make their own jokes, and some of the writers will also help them out also. For example, like last year, the guy not last year, during the Tom Brady roast, the guy who talked about George Floyd this time, he's a comedian helped him out. He said right before the roast, or while it was there, he wrote him a joke to roast one of the other comedians there during that roast for Tom Brady. So they said so most of the, for example, the professional comedians, they usually write their own jokes, and they do get help from time to time from the writers or other people also. And they go out to the club and work on their jokes and perfect their jokes and stuff like that. Just like anybody. Just for example, David Chappelle, before he do his stand-up specials, or anybody before they do their stand-up specials, they work on their jokes in these small clubs and stuff like that before they do the big stage.
Okay.
So that's what they did also.
So Wish, for your 40th birthday, would you let all your best friends have a big big festival? YouTube friends, would you let them have a roast on you?
Probably on YouTube, but not people in my real life. Hell no.
Not yet. So for your 40th, you have a roast.
YouTube bros. Yeah, I'll do that shit.
I do think folks is getting a little soft. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This is what a roast is. You know what I mean? It's where people go up there and say the most egregious stuff, either about everybody or about the person they roasting. So, I mean, I don't expect nobody. If you expect an apology at a roast, I think you lost the plot. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I can understand that.
It's all fair game over there.
I can understand
I
that.
don't know how to laugh at you.
In the roast about the person, what are you talking about? Other people, I understand a family member, but what are you?
Oh,
The only thing George Floyd got in
Everybody
common with
gets roasted
Kevin
over
Hart.
there. Not just
The only thing George Floyd got in common with Kevin Hart is that they both black.
Black.
Now,
Now,
but
but
nigga,
So I
a roast
just wanna-
isn't just about Kevin Hart. They be roasting everybody on the panel,
Right.
or they just
I just wanna-
roast
I wanna make-
anybody.
They roast the
Like,
audience too.
what you mean?
but
They roast the
Can you
audience
share my
like.
screen real quick?
so which okay, you know the dude that said the comment about George Floyd, that was strategic because we're talking about him right now, and
Bingo.
I've seen that dude before. I've seen his face before, but I don't really know his
Tony
name.
Hinchcliffe.
Oh, that's Kill Tony.
You kill Tony, right. What they do the
Tony Hinchcliffe.
He deserved the attention that he getting then, basically.
right. So he did this on purpose. You know what I'm saying, so he might not even be a hateful dude towards black people, but he just in the name of comedy.
Well, he's a homosexual. I know that, but other than that,
Oh, he gay? Oh, he may be. I don't know.
You can hear it in the voice.
He might be right. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
yeah,
That's why they joke about that about him, but we're not even sure. I think he even did a George Floyd joke 4 years ago when he did the Tom Brady roast. The same guy, but it wasn't as big as this one.
Can I just make like this?
Genesis, can I ask you a question? Genesis, can a person make a racist joke, a very racist joke, and not necessarily be racist?
Yes, they can, because they might not even be writing the damn joke that they're even saying. Could you just show my screen real quick so I can just outline this?
What is this we sharing?
It's just I'm just about to break down about the roast and about Netflix. Okay,
It's a photo shoot of DJ Genesis at
no,
the beach.
this is Google, right? So I asked, okay, the Netflix roast, are they scripted? Yes, the Netflix roasts are heavily scripted. While the shows are performed live and feature genuine reactions from the audience and honorees, the comedian sets are rigorously written in advance. Then it says how the process works. Professional writers, the comics performing at the days either write their own material or use Netflix's dedicated team of joke writers to develop and own their sets. Teleprompters, their roasting comedians read their structured jokes from a discrete teleprompter located around the stage, okay? Staged interactions, even unscripted looking surprises or emotional confrontations are often pre-planned. For example, during the roast of Kevin Hart, public reconciliation handshake with surprise guest Cat Williams was prearranged to create tension and compelling live television, okay? So, like, yes, all this stuff is scripted. It's TV. It's not
all of it.
What is that? How is that different from what? How is that different from what Ronald just said?
I was just about to say that.
It's not real. No, it's like you guys think that these are real reactions, and they're not. All the stuff is scripted. People are reading from teleprompters, and people already know what's going to happen before it even happens.
No, that's not what it says.
Kevin Hart, Kevin Hart
That's
and
not
Cat
what I
Williams,
said,
that whole interaction between them, they already knew
Genesis. That's not what Genesis. That's not what I should say. Come on, man.
No. There's an example, right? DJ Genesis, like an example. If I'm a rapper, or artist, a comedian, a juggler, I'm gonna practice my act, and I'm gonna probably go to somebody that's part of production. I'm gonna say, "Yo, I'm gonna do these backflips. Help me practice this, because I want to make sure I perform good." So that's all gonna be preordained. They need somebody that's part of the production that make sure the lighting is good, the sound is good, the seating, the microphone. Yeah, everything has to be planned so it could look good for us, for the audience. But everything is not good. Like, everybody is not in on it and they know what's gonna happen, because that's what makes the show fun. I hope you understand what I'm getting at.
Actors, these people are acting. This is Hollywood. This is not like people's real reactions. Even look, it says even unscripted looking surprises or emotional confrontations are often pre-planned. That means they practiced it. How do you pre-plan something without Okay, well, I'm gonna say this to you, and you gonna say this, and then ha, and we're gonna laugh or whatever.
But the rehearsals that they're doing is practicing.
You gonna say this, you gonna say that, and I'm gonna just be like, "Oh my God, oh Lord, how could you say that?" Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's false. It is bullshit. And if y'all want to believe that whole thing was just a everybody was surprised and they didn't know what they were saying and da. Listen, it says even the handshake between Cat Williams was prearranged. So even that was just some bullshit. It's Hollywood. Okay, they're reading teleprompters. All the jokes that the guy said, that means that Kevin Hart got to see everybody. How you have a teleprompter of the jokes if they're coming off the top of their head? How do you if you're telling jokes off the top of your head, how's there a teleprompter with the joke on it? How do you professional writers?
Genesis, I think you proved your point.
She actually didn't prove a point.
Oh yeah, it's all off the cuff. We just come on now.
Damn, man, Genesis, you ruined.
I'm about to say, because I think what they was mostly disagreeing with you is that, like, all the rest of the other, you know what I mean, roasters knew each other's jokes and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know if they did that, but I don't know. Who knows?
The producers knew, and Kevin Hart is an executive producer, so he knew all the jokes. Maybe the other comedians.
He was being roasted. He didn't know the jokes. Come on.
He did know the jokes. He's the executive producer.
He was being roasted. He even said that on the. He was on an hour something minutes on the Breakfast Club, and he said he didn't know the jokes. So how the hell you gonna disagree with me? I saw the whole thing.
No, he said he knew. You ain't watched the same Breakfast Club.
Well, apparently you're delusional. I just saw it.
I'm not delusional. I saw it too. I just covered it on my channel. The fuck? I'm not.
Oh my gosh!
Just covered it. He knew what was going on.
Genesis, it takes away the fun.
Ain't no fun. This is not about fun. It's about money. This is a money grab. Listen, ain't nobody doing nothing on TV and having. This is money. This is about.
I agree with that part.
People sign contracts. This is about money. This is not about fun, bro.
Yeah, but
people go to the amusement park to have fun.
Okay.
I agree that the roast is about money, but I also agree that it's about entertainment too.
Right, and
part of the
Kevin Hart don't have to
entertainment
be
value
an
is that nigga getting roasted, and I don't think they're just gonna let him know all the jokes that's gonna roast. That shit is crazy.
He's the executive producer. How do you? He said that he even said that he was the executive producer.
That doesn't mean
this is his show.
He also said he didn't know what jokes the other people was gonna make. He said that on the Breakfast Club.
Explain something to you. Like if someone said something he don't know and they say something really bad, that means that he is liable, like financially. If you have to know, people just don't get to say whatever the fuck they want to say on Netflix, bro.
That's why they had the other writers that would bounce off the ideas off of each other.
You mean like George Floyd in hell? You mean like that joke?
He knew he was gonna say that. He knew that joke was there. It was on a teleprompter, and he read that joke.
I don't like roast anymore.
How the hell does Genesis know this?
Bro, I thought they were organic.
This whole is Hollywood. This is not. Why do y'all think that Hollywood is organic?
DJ Genesis, reality shows is scripted, but it's still organic too.
But this is not a reality show. This is Netflix is not a
It's
reality
the same
show.
thing. The shit is scripted, but the organic part is the entertainment part of the shit.
Audience's reaction to it is not the people that's involved. The people that's involved know how to pretend like the shit is real. The audience thinks it's real. That's the whole Hollywood magic.
So hold on, these Genesis. When Kanye West went up and said, Taylor Swift never should have won this. It should have been Beyonce. Was that scripted or was that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna say this. It probably could have been. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Or when Kanye West said,
George Bush.
Yeah, with Katrina. But George Bush don't care about black people.
How did he get up?
And Austin Powers was like, what the fuck?
Listen, Hollywood magic, y'all. Y'all really think listen, only on YouTube and things like this do people like do this off the cuff stuff. In real cinema, in real theater, people know exactly what's gonna happen because they need to know when to pan, when to hit all right, when this camera gonna hit this person, when that camera gonna hit that person. This whole is all scripted because you need to know when this person gonna say that to make this camera go to on that person and catch their reaction. There's no other way to do that if everything
Let's agree to disagree and move forward. Let's agree to disagree and move forward.
Okay. Fight after
DJ,
go ahead.
All right, okay. There are some parts that are scripted. For example, when Kevin Hart started talking to him in the beginning and saying that Tom Brady's a bitch, he knew that Tom Brady was going to walk out while he's saying that stuff. So that part is scripted. So especially when comedians are interacting with people who are not really comedians, they a lot of times they work that out, right? For example, Tom Brady talking to Kevin Hart or Kevin Hart talking to Usher while Usher was singing. Those are things that were scripted and worked out in before the show. But when it comes to like the regular comedians, just because you could see what they're saying or reading on the teleprompter don't mean that the other comedians knew beforehand what jokes they were going to make. That is utterly ridiculous.
Now, I didn't know
And they
other comedians knew what they were going to say. I'm just saying it was scripted. I'm just saying that Netflix knew and Kevin Hart as an executive producer knew. There's no way, because he had to sign off on everything. There's no way that you can that writers are writing the script. So listen, Lizzo had a script writer. Tiana Taylor had a script. They're not comedians. Someone wrote their thing, and that
I know that
they're reading off of. So everybody is reading off teleprompters to like tell their jokes, and it has to be approved through him, executive. Because guess what? He could get sued if the wrong thing happened. You can't.
That's why I told you. That's why I told you. The writers knew what the writers knew all the jokes, right? That's the reason why. That's the reason why they could.
George Floyd joke. That George Floyd joke.
Yes, they knew that. They knew it was coming.
Wait, he can't get sued if it's edited, right?
What he get sued for? It's a roast. It was live.
No,
There's nothing nobody could sue him for a joke.
Called them and said, "Hey, because he said he called them up and said what was going on." Now, technically, he could, because he already knew what the script was going to be, said that beforehand. But of course, he can't let people know what was going to happen because that's going against the NDA. But the bottom line is that it's scripted.
That's like me going to a comedy show. That's like me going to a comedy show and then they roast me and then I want to sue. Like that is great.
You can't. Nobody could sue for what the George Floyd joke.
Man, do you think that even Dave Chappelle? You think that he didn't give Netflix all his jokes before he did his show?
It's possible.
I don't know about when it comes to this special's not even live anyway. The Dave Chappelle special is not live.
From this, y'all.
How long we gonna stay on this? How long we gonna stay on
beating this a dead hard.
Let's move on. My
last note for
not
all.
Gonna get
This is very simple.
Somebody in the
Okay?
audience said that.
Whatever the headlines or whatever the dialogue is, my rebuttal is simplicity. Remove me from it. I didn't say it. If you are upset that the night went on, that's a different conversation. It's nothing I can do. It's a production. It's a live production. I'm not compromising the live production for a reaction of what? What do you want me to do? I'm gonna drag him off? You want me to fight afterwards? You want me to turn it into like what? That's not what I agreed to do. That's not the job at hand. The job at hand was to produce a successful roast, which I did.
Produce.
I also got the rebuttal. I also got to say shit at the end. What are we dealing with here? I'll say it again. Stop talking as if I said it. So when you say the family and the family's affected, I didn't disrespect the family. Showed up for the family when it happened. Made sure that the family felt supported. Made sure that all things there were actually cool.
This is why I think we're going to get back into interviewing people so that we grow a platform that have these individuals come through. Because all I would have did was played the segment of the interview where people are actually disappointed in him or pissed off at him. And I'm looking at him like, bruh, all you had to do was one simple thing. Watch this clip and tell me if you could figure out the one simple thing he had to do. You didn't have to laugh. You laughed, wiped your face because it was so damn funny. That's the part that people are mad at. When
that is I don't.
And he wasn't even laughing. That was just part of like the whole.
So you can't laugh at a funny. Damn.
He wasn't even laughing. That the whole thing.
Laughing at your joke is bad now. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't agree with that part. I think you had a roast show. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you want to demonize.
You guys didn't grow up roasting each other?
This is what they do, bro. Shaq every year. Well, back in the day, Shaq used to do those roast things. Where they roasted him and everybody on the panel, everybody roasting each other. Like it's supposed to be fun, bro. Like damn, yeah.
Jeff Ross said something about Bill Belichick. Tom Brady rushed his ass and told
me it's supposed to be fun, but some of these people be trying to make it political, bro.
Yeah, for their own
When
agenda.
they saying the George Floyd shit, then like, what does George Floyd got to do with this nigga, Kevin Hart? You know what I'm saying? Like, even that is trying to be political because George Floyd is some political shit. You know what I'm saying? It was at a politically charged climate when this shit happened. That shit is political. He didn't even have to say that shit.
But I think he said it to me a little. I think he said it to be a little mean, like, and we laugh at.
Yeah,
we
and
laugh
also Kevin Hart went to George Floyd's funeral, so that's what makes it kind of like part of it. It makes
that's what I'm
make it
saying.
relate.
And that's what I'm saying. If he didn't interject himself that deep, it wouldn't even matter. He would have been just like if one of us is wrong when somebody crack a George Floyd joke, it's not none of our responsibility to be like, hey, what are you doing? But if you know the man family, you went to his funeral, that's different, bro. That's fucked up.
But that's how a roast is supposed to be. You're supposed to like really crack on people on things they care about. Like, they cracked about his dead father. They cracked about his dead mother's getting a train running on her in heaven, right?
That's
I mean, come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. This George Floyd thing wasn't even the worst, bro. Like I don't know. But
his mom getting a train ran her in heaven is wild, bro.
That's wild, but
yeah,
they said Kevin Hart came here in one of those those ships in a bottle. He came here on a ship in a bottle. His ancestors came here on a slave ship in a bottle. Yeah, something like they said a lot of wild shit, bro. Like that wasn't like that. I don't know, but go ahead. I mean, I get it. Yeah, he got connections to George Floyd, but I mean, I'm a comedian, bro, and this is my roast, and I'm not about to sit there and be like, oh man, not George Floyd during a whole 2-hour roast session. No, I'm not. I'm just nah. Bro.
Oh, they got it on Netflix, right? The whole thing.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah. I mean, one of the worst was the lady who husband committed suicide after 3 years of marriage. They joked on her all night.
It was all night.
Come on, man. And we weren't about George Floyd.
I think it was Cheryl Underwood.
Cheryl Underwood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she laughed too. That same guy, Tony Hinchcliffe, he said, he said that man was married to Cheryl Underwood for 3 years before he deleted himself. I've been next to this bitch for 2 hours. I'm like, how did he last that long? I mean, I gotta admit, I think Tony had the best set. He was one of my favorites that night.
Oh, you watched the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. I think he was the best out of he's Cheryl.
Cheryl Underwood.
I'm gonna hold you. When as soon as I see Kevin Hart, that's one of the quickest way to make me not watch some shit, bro.
Oh, nigga, you hate Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is a legend.
I like his movies. I don't like his stand-up.
Kevin Hart's a legend.
So see, Brownie Ellie in the chat said this is why Tether the FBA not the same. Like because she's FBA, she got like this special magic about her. Like
she probably do, brother. She probably do.
Man, this shit weird.
So let me ask y'all a question.
I'm FBA. I'm God's favorite. Like this shit.
I don't really.
My bad. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
Well, we know how FBA came about too, fighter. So we can't front on that. I know
FBA
what you're saying. It can get annoying at times, but we know it was a lot.
FBA the dumbest shit I ever heard.
It is dumb.
It's the dumbest shit.
No, you're right.
That tether
right,
shit,
huh?
the dumbest shit. White folks don't care if you got an accent. You a nigga. We need to stop this goofy shit. White folks don't care if you got an accent. They will bust my fucking head, DJ head, and fighter head the same fucking way if they called us goddamn down south in Louisiana, in Alabama, in Mississippi, any of them other fucking places. We perpetuating the bullshit and the separation that they want. The Willie Lynch on was fake. The Willie Lynch letter was fake, but that's niggas working that shit every day.
All right, let me respond to that
We
real
separate
quick.
ourselves with bullshit. You a devil. You this nigga.
Wait.
People.
Let me respond to that. I agree with what you're saying, dude. I think it's some goofy shit to an extent. Yes, I don't agree with FBA ideology, but I can't sit here in front too like I don't know why FBA came about, because it was like I ain't gonna sit here in front. it was a lot of people from different ethnic groups.
Immigrant
That
never
was
did shit to me.
wait, hold up 1 second. It was a lot of people from different ethnic groups that was shitting on Black Americans.
I shit on Black Americans, and I am one.
Bro,
Bro,
Rakim,
check this
Them
out.
niggas ain't
Bro,
perfect.
everybody shit on everybody. bro.
Rakim, we can't stop Black Americans from getting reparations, bro. We can't stop y'all from that.
Black Americans shit on Black Americans.
No, it wasn't just reparations. It was people that was talking hella shit. I'm not talking
We
about
talk
the
shit
ones
about
that.
each other.
Wait, hey, you go let me finish up.
Let him.
Damn. What I'm just saying, and I agree with you. It's certain things that I don't agree with either. But what I'm saying is that the emergence came from people. It was people who was trying to align themselves with white people that was adapted to their ideologies that was here shitting on Black Americans. That's how FBA emerged. I don't agree with the shit that they say. I'm not anti-Caribbean or anti-African. I got love for Caribbean culture and African culture. But I'm not gonna sit here in front like it wasn't a gang of motherfuckers, whether they be Hispanic, whether they be Caribbean, whether they be African, that was shitting on Black Americans 6-7 years ago before FBA became big like it is right now on the internet. That's the only thing I'm saying.
All I'm saying, if they was shitting on us, whoop-de-doo. Humans talk about other humans all the time. We ain't special.
Okay, with that logic,
we talk about other races also all the time.
Listen, okay, I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is that you had a lot of people who was sitting there saying, okay, Black Americans ain't built shit, they ain't never done shit, they ain't a whole bunch of shit. Okay, it was motherfuckers was getting wicked with it. I was around, so I knew. But what I'm saying, I don't hold that accountable to all Caribbean people or all African people or all Hispanic people. But I'm sitting here to let you know I saw it with my own two eyes. There was a lot of it. And I knew that sooner or later, if people got wind of that shit, FBA movement was going to grow. And with what I thought, it sure in the hell did. That's the only thing I'm saying.
And I'm just saying the FBA shit helps white people. The same white people they claim to have disdain for, that separation FBA shit plays right into their plan and agenda. And I wish my people would realize that. They want us to not like people who got the same genetic makeup as us. And we out here doing it.
I agree with that. I agree 100% with that. But I ain't going to sit here and say like what other people were saying didn't play into white supremacy as well. So it's a tit for tat thing.
Yeah.
Just because someone else doing something don't mean we have to do it. It don't make what we doing go away.
Get the fuck out of here.
Tit for tat is how we used to do shit as children.
Yeah, you know, FBA and
besides the talking about, talking about outside people, I think FBA is definitely needed per se, but but all the talking about foreigners and the tether talk, that's ridiculous to me, of course. But just the whole delineation, or just at least accepting the fact that we are not the same as our African, Jamaican, Haitian brothers, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that personally.
No, well, culturally, ethnically, we're different culturally and ethnically. But racially, we're the same. It's not a hard concept to understand. Usually, when people come, with us being the majority of people here, when people come, they're gonna adapt to African American culture. My problem is don't adapt to African American culture and then you turn around and shitting on us at the same time. I'm not with none of that shit. Just like I don't like people to sit here and try to downplay any contributions that Caribbean people might have made to the United States or Africans or whoever else. I'm not with none of that shit. Because you ain't got to talk down on other groups to uplift your own group.
Yeah, but Rakim, but my issue is that I believe that most people that are foreign or tethered or whatever, they're not doing that. They're not disrespecting. You know, it's a small amount, and people want to romanticize it, make it seem like it's a bigger issue than what it actually is.
Inflate.
Okay, with that right. Logic, FBA is not a law. It's 40 million African Americans.
Yeah.
FBA is a small group.
Most Black American people, they don't really care about all that division shit for real. Like, you know.
But I'm just saying, I knew shit was gonna escalate from 2020. When I was seeing a lot of that shit, I knew shit was gonna eventually make its way to that to that type of situation. That's all I'm saying. Because there's a lot of people.
This is all Brownie's fault.
There's a lot of people that was talking like they were superior or they were much more better.
Rakim, this is all Brownie's fault, and Brownie's from Chicago, and she started this argument.
No, this ain't Brownie's fault.
And she's from Chicago.
But that's it, man. You can't. It's only so long you're gonna talk down on people acting like you superior and better, then people are gonna react and respond. That's it. Like I ain't with the shit. It's a lot of goofy people on that side, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like it wasn't people that put the batteries in their back for them, thinking that their culture was better without even understanding the dynamics and how things even go in America and how America even works. So it is what it is.
Nigga, you stuck with the tethers, nigga. Ain't shit you gonna do about it, nigga.
No, man, I ain't got no problem.
Gonna do about it, nigga?
I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problems, man.
This our country now, nigga. What you gonna do about it?
Nobody going
nowhere.
nowhere.
Let me tell you, I'm not sure if y'all know this now, but green cards, they have just now made a whole new thing to where they're stopping green cards, and so even if you get married to a person from another country, that they have to like leave the country and then come back. And if they were here like prior and
for the people that's talking down on this ain't really got shit to even do with African Americans, because a lot of this tension is because white people feel like that they're losing their numbers. That's the only reason a lot of this shit even got a push.
And that's my point. They feel like they losing their number in power. It's basic divide and conquer. We are falling for the oldest trick in the game: divide and conquer.
No, I agree
we
with what
we
you said.
are losing our power. So if we can push and keep, they laughing at us, at each other's
let me just
throat
say this: you're
over
absolutely
nationalities.
Right. No, you're absolutely correct, and I agree with you 100%. Because but I think the mentality comes from, well, people are looking at it, well, just 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, y'all was joining white people. Y'all thought white people was on y'all side. Now white people that turned against y'all, we might as well give y'all the same treatment that y'all was giving us, or how bad y'all was talking down on us and said, oh, they need to pull themselves up. They don't work hard. They don't do all of this and that, and we're doing this and that. So that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the reverse now. White people got y'all in their crosshairs. Now we might as well join in with them and give y'all the same treatment that you was giving us. I think that's what they're thinking. Not saying that I agree. I'm just saying I think that's what they're thinking.
Yeah, okay, so we know that Brownie and Reese are the racists. We know that.
And what's this you sent me in the back chat too?
It's just a dark joke from the same roast that other people ain't, the people that should be insulted by ain't being an uproar about. But it's just as bad, if not worse, to the other joke. Just to
Tony Hinchcliffe is here, looking like both a child molester and the doll they give the.
Whoa! Wait a minute. What the fuck is going on?
Damn.
It's
Tony Hinchcliffe is
ain't gonna make it bad.
Looking like both a child molester and the doll they give the child to show where he touched them. Tony reminds me of Charlie Kirk, in that he's definitely been on camera letting a guy unload in his throat. You know?
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Kill Tony. Please, someone can kill Tony.
Yeah.
I think that would have been more powerful if Kevin Hart would have said it at the end.
I think that was funny though.
See what I'm saying? I bet his wife and children
Kevin
did.
Hart, his little jokes wasn't even nothing. I think he should have had some bangers at the end. I don't think Kevin Hart got with him the way he should.
Yeah, Kevin Hart said at the end was kind of bullshit to me.
Y'all see what I'm saying though? Like that joke was on the same level as that George Floyd joke.
Kevin Hart's not known for that type of comedy though. His stuff is very light.
What was that one comedian that they tried to cancel because he made a Charlie Kirk joke. He had the night show. The I can't think of his name, man.
Oh, you talk. What is his name? I know what you're talking about.
Not Conan O'Brien. It was
no, it was the other one with the slick back hair. I mean,
yeah,
Jimmy Fallon, one of them weird, unfunny ass niggas.
Yeah, Jimmy
I
Fallon.
don't even know how his show been on so long. He got to be like letting somebody.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah,
Jimmy Kimmel. Okay. Jimmy Kimmel.
Neither one of them Jimmy's funny. I don't even know where they come from.
That's what I said. And you know what's the funny thing about that Kirk situation?
They're from SNL.
All of those people that was same ones that like to make George Floyd jokes and shit like that. When that shit happened to Charlie Kirk, you got motherfuckers crashing out, or how they like to say about us, chimping out, calling up HBCUs, making like we ain't had nothing to do. He got smoked in motherfucking white ass Utah by somebody that was on the liberal opposition that was the same.
It went out. Yeah, your audio went out.
Black people.
That's that bootleg Wi-Fi.
But let's not
that's me, DJ. My shit fucking up. I'm riding through some woods. My bad.
Oh, so DJ, what you saying? That was that black Wi-Fi? That's what you're saying?
Let's not glaze over what that joke we just saw.
That's FBA Wi-Fi. That's
FBA Wi-Fi is crazy.
It's disrespectful, bro.
Let's not glaze over what that joke just showed, though. It showed that was the tone of the roast. And I haven't seen a lot of ripping and robbing and ranting and over that joke.
Let me say this here. I understand dark humor. I'm just saying, right? That shit right there, bro, was crazy. Even the Kirk shit, that shit was crazy, right? And Kevin Hart ain't responsible. Only thing though, he went to them people's funeral, and you can't tell them people how to feel. Like if Charlie Kirk's wife was to feel away, nobody can tell her that she's invalid to feel that way.
I mean, but vice versa. You can't tell Kevin Hart that he should sit up here and defend this shit if he don't feel like he should defend it. Like
no, I'm not saying he should defend it. I'm just saying because he done went to the funeral and tried to. A lot of these comedians like playing politician. And there's the flip side of you involving yourself too much. Now you involved. Now you done seeing these people. You look them in the eye. Now they're gonna feel away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but to be fair, like with all the memes online, I'm pretty sure they're immune to the bullshit.
But they don't know them people.
And I'm not talking about how the family feel. You're right. They got the right to feel that way. I would never tell them people
either.
I would never tell them people how to feel.
George
Floyd feel. It's the social warriors. It's the other people that I'm talking about on with their selective outrage. The family can be mad, should be mad, and I never critique that. It's these other it's the couch ass social warriors that act like that wasn't the tone of the thing. The family ain't supposed to get it. The family ain't supposed to get it. But it's the other motherfucker. You know, all that shit.
Because that's what Kevin Hart said too. He said that if you don't like it, then don't like it and move on. We don't have to create. I agree with that. We don't have to create a whole movement behind everything that we like. We don't like. Like I don't like why we gotta try to cancel Tony. Why we gotta make this into a big ass ordeal. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think he should be canceled. My whole thing that I was mad about is the people that don't understand why the family mad. They saying, "Oh, it's just a roast." Like, yeah, it's just a roast, but this family, they don't think it's just a roast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold on. Why do we care so much what the family feel?
Come on, Fighter.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm with Fighter.
That's the only reason we're talking about their family. Is because they're the ones that's the only people that's valid to even say some shit.
Oh, you got
other people that don't know the man personally. They just trying to do some extra shit.
Okay, that I mean that's fair. You know, that's
and I know
you know what though.
Like,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say to add to what y'all was saying, the internet and a lot of things that have been pushed over the years has made things very sensitive to the point you can't say shit no more. You can't say, and like before then, me, you, DJ, me, you, Fighter, we all grew up watching WWF in the Attitude Era. That was some of the most racist undertone type of shit, but the shit was funny as fuck when we was coming up. but that was before the internet. I wouldn't trade that time because I thought it was funny as hell. Vince McMahon wearing a do-rag. They had
what's up, my nigga?
They had. Remember, they had a black group called Crime Time, where people like backstage shit was coming up missing, and they were stealing shit from people.
Hold on. You remember Eddie Guerrero? I lie, I cheat, I steal.
But 18th though, that's the thing. I feel like people don't forget. Like we done got so close with this social media stuff to the TV people that they forget that they watching TV. Like I really do feel like sometimes people forget that they watching a production and they're watching something that's supposed to make you pissed off. That's supposed to make you either react in some type of way. You know what I mean?
So what you're saying?
I want to say this here, bro. I
ahead.
think the internet now, bro, makes shit. People say the internet is more sensitive, but I think the internet makes shit way more disrespectful too than back in the days, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Like we underestimating that disrespect is echoed. Niggas make a meme off of you. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, niggas will make a meme off of you that ain't got nothing to do with what you were saying. Like it's like if I play damn when this nigga like fighter, like I don't know, spill his fucking juice or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn ain't got nothing to do with that shit. It's not even the same context. So no, it's crazy now with the internet. Like niggas will echo your embarrassment, make that shit look crazier than it really is, bro.
Fighter, I'm gonna be down in Houston. If you get knocked out, I'm making a meme, nigga.
Hey, it is what it is.
I'm gonna be down there. I already bought my ticket and I booked my hotel room.
I'm gonna see you.
I'm locked in. Yeah, I'm gonna holler at you though. We can kick it, man. How long you gonna be there?
Some of the worst roasters that will really make you feel crazy is gay men.
Oh God! Let's not add them to the conversation.
I know she was gonna do it.
I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, we don't even want to talk about them.
Why would you even bring them up, DJ?
You know what? Let me switch it up real quick. But DJ Witch, real quick, I think that's true. What you kind of said. I feel like before. It just the comedy or when people crack jokes, it used to be more like in fun. Now it does seem like personal and people are really going there. You know,
it's
so
way darker than before, bro. People go to the
like because if I make fun of somebody, I'm just cracking on them.
Bro,
like now it's like
rap.
the person really feels like that.
He was talking about Arsenal and battle rap. In battle rap, in the middle of the rap, them niggas pull up your record. Them niggas, bro, pull up a picture of your grandmother. That shit is
that's
crazy.
why, and you know that's why I'm not. That's why I have nothing for this. Because I watch battle rap all the time. Them niggas go crazy, nigga. Like this ain't shit.
A nigga prop is the picture of where your mom's live, bro.
Didn't a battle rapper get shot, DJ, for saying some wild shit before?
Battle rappers don't got shot.
Nah, a lot of nah.
Yeah, battle rapper got.
I think I just saw
Matt Hoffa used to have a habit of putting his hands on people. I know that.
Yeah, that's the only reason why we know that nigga, to be honest with you. But this nigga Loaded Looks put up a whole picture of Calico butt naked in a pool during a battle, bro. Like I'm like that's what I'm saying. That's where I come from, bro. Yeah, so that's like, nigga, this ain't shit, bro. This ain't shit. These niggas really try to embarrass each other, you know. So go ahead.
But to add to another thing that you were saying, DJ, like with the shorties and shit. I done had a lot of fights when I was coming up, right? I done got my ass whooped before.
Yeah,
I done got jumped before.
All
you out of here fighting? I done got jumped. All right, hey, I see you ain't been around because you've been training, man. Good luck on your fight down in Houston, bro. We root for you.
Win or lose, I'm gonna get you a shot of tequila, nigga.
I'm gonna put my money on the other nigga. Hold on, when you
I got my money on Fighter, unless he trying to do a thing where we could make a little bread.
We trying to do a Ray J.
What Ray J did? Come on, man. Yo, we had a plan, CJ. We had a plan.
Hey, that nigga put a speed knot on that nigga head, bro.
That shit was a real knot, bro.
Speed knot on his head. Yeah.
This
shit was like a cartoon character.
But they're saying Ray J is really bad off right now. Like he really.
Yeah, he was supposed to be dying, like on his deathbed or
Well,
something.
he's in the hospital, right? I just seen a TMZ picture of this nigga.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah. Yep.
He had to see if he had a concussion.
Ray J old now, man. He better sit his ass down somewhere.
Ray J down there 50 out there.
Man, Ray J's a comedian, bro. I think all this is a part of the plan, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
That not one part of the plan.
Nah, the not wasn't the part of the plan. He clearly made it clear that not was not supposed to be part of
to add to what you were saying earlier, DJ, I done got my ass whooped, man. I don't want fights. I done got my ass whooped. I done got jumped. Like, I can't imagine motherfuckers still playing that shit on the internet if the internet was, back then. Like, motherfuckers get up like, hey, man, this whole ass nigga 18th. Let's watch that time he lost that fight back in 02. Or he got jumped
and
back
you see why,
in 04.
And now you see why these young niggas, I know you understand. And I'm not saying it's right, but no, you understand why these young niggas can't take a L, bro.
Oh God. Right. Oh God. I'm
that
not going.
Last for life.
That's what Charleston said, right? He said, if you get beat up and you see people recording you getting beat up, when you get up, don't pop the dude that hit you. Pop the dude with the cameras, because that's gonna go everywhere. They gonna see it. Millions of people gonna see you getting beat up because somebody's recording. So I agree.
Or how about you just take your L like a man?
Nah, I gotta get up and pop somebody.
Or just win then. Just win.
The only thing you could do is look at this. The only thing you could do, I think you could take, if you take your L and it's broadcasted, you gotta fuck the nigga bitch or their mom or somebody. Somebody that they care about. That's you know what I'm saying? You gotta get it box.
But this the thing. I don't know why it's a big deal, because I don't lost fights before. I haven't met a nigga that haven't lost.
Have you lost the fight and that bitch went on Facebook, nigga, and a million people done seen that shit?
But it wouldn't matter, because all I say is that I didn't invent losing fights. I ain't the first,
not gonna say
the
that,
middle, or the last nigga. So even if it's online, I'll just be like, so I lost a fight. Now I'm about to go to the refrigerator and make a sandwich. You want one, motherfucker? Like, what are we talking
depends
about?
on how you lose too. Cause just cause the camera rolling, niggas that try to make a movie out of you.
Yeah. Oh God, they start making memes. Every time you go online, you see Unc get his ass knocked out. Nigga, you gonna feel some type of way, brother. Stop.
I would feel enough a type of way to act out. Because
I ain't gonna lie. It's situations like, it's one thing to lose a fight, then it's another thing to be completely embarrassed. Let's say a motherfucker get knocked out, then people pull his pants down while he knocked out and shit.
Right.
Like all stuff like that, shit like that. Like,
well, let's say they go and piss on you while you're on the floor. That's crazy. Niggas are killing you.
He kick you in the head and then spit on you. You know what I mean? Like,
give you a hard killing.
You gonna want to kill?
Yeah,
well, that's different though. Yeah, that's an extreme situation.
Man, if a nigga piss on me, he gots to go.
That's assault. That's assault. That's biological warfare. Listen,
biological warfare.
It's gonna be all types of extended clips loaded, boy. I'm
bored.
Hopefully
I got a button on there.
I'm bending your block.
I'm just talking a normal fight where a nigga got the best of you and you lost. That's all. I'm keeping it normal.
But there's a spectrum. That's what I'm saying. You got to think about the full spectrum, man.
Well, most fights don't turn out that crazy shit.
Man. These kids are cruel, bro.
Man, they said there was this one dude, what's his name? Rico Reckless. They said when they was in prison, right? What they would do is they would
savage life.
I'm just saying, brother, they'll knock you out, pull your pants down, and spit in your butt, brother. I'm just saying. That's disgusting.
What the fuck? That's where he from?
He's from Chicago.
Oh,
He's from 18. He's from 18. They was doing that shit in the county. Yeah, they was doing that shit in the county.
What the fuck y'all on, man?
What's going on, Brownie?
That ain't how niggas used to do it back in the day. That's some new school shit. That's them young niggas, bro. It's called savage life, where they'll knock you out, and then I hate to even repeat this.
That's
shit.
not savage.
Spit your ass because
that's gay.
No, I get you right. You're right. But they'll have like after the COs come and get you, they'll have to perform a great kid on you because you have a substance. So yeah,
that's what he was saying.
That shit was fucked up.
So basically, it'll be like in the books that you possibly got,
And you won't know for sure because you was knocked out.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they was doing that shit in the county, man.
Yeah, that's homosexual as hell.
That
But,
sound
but
like
yeah,
some, that sound
they
like
do,
white
bro.
folks jokes, white folks humor. That sound like some shit a white boy invented.
And he one of them gangster, like that's why when he was telling the story, I'm like, nigga, you approved? Like he was telling the story, like he was excited, nigga, like he couldn't. I don't know, bro. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Man,
Your prison
that
YouTube
shit was
dudes,
weak as hell. That
your
shit was
prison
weak as
YouTube
hell,
dudes be
but-
weird a lot.
Man,
I
that's
think
crazy.
prison make you weird, but I understand though, being locked up for like anything over 15, 20 years, I think you get a little weird.
Yeah, you being around the niggas for 15 years, yeah, you gonna get weird as hell for sure. I bet you.
Man, I got an uncle, man. That nigga is straight up institutionalized.
Let's see this let's see this shit that DJ Genesis just sent us to. It's been a while since she sent us a video, you know what I'm saying?
It's always high risk.
I know what happened last time.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Hey, 18's letter by way. I apologize for coming in hot, brother.
No, it's all good. No, I know
you
you
know.
get passionate, and I agree with you on a lot of shit that you were saying. I agree with you. I was just saying I see the other perspective on how people can think. I don't agree with it. I don't think like that. Like I said, we had numerous conversations. DJ, my nigga, I got love for a lot of people of Caribbean descent and African culture because I always wanted to learn about other cultures. So that shit, I wasn't raised like that. But for people that's not critical thinkers and their followers and shit, I understand how the shit blew up the way it being. Then you got other people like Tariq Nasheed and all of that use their charisma to practically have people follow him with bullshit, and it just goes into another direction.
But 18th though, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Before like 2016, I didn't hear niggas saying that Africans is talking shit about black people. We need to form a group so we can attack the Africans. Like I didn't hear
why
that.
I think that is, bro? Because people always talk shit about each other, bro. Africans talk shit about different Africans that's not
That's
from where
true. That's true. Caribbeans
It's
talk
just that
shit about
people try
different
to-
Caribbeans.
Right, and it's just that people try to capitalize off of it, so they you know what I'm saying? That's what it did, bro.
And that's what
It
I
was
think
the
too.
perfect time because it was around the reparation time, and it was a time where it was necessary to delineate for the reparations because it's not everybody don't qualify to receive the same reparations. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it was just the perfect time to do that shit, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
And
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna add this real quick. It's people out there too that are got to keep it real. We know we got our coons in the black community, but you have people that are black folks just like us, but they come from the Caribbean, or they come from the continent, and even Hispanic people that aligned with white supremacy. And that's what I
That
was
is
talking
true.
about. They
That
was
is true.
literally regurgitating everything white people were saying. That's just like when what's her name? Amanda
Sykes?
Amanda
when she
Seals.
was arguing Amanda Seals,
Nut job.
when she was arguing with that one boy who was trying to say, I think if black Americans did this and the crime and the deletions and all of that, and she was like, wait, where are you from? And he, I'm Angolan. He was and he's literally regurgitating white supremacist far right Republican rhetoric.
But
and
what's
I'm
there
like,
any
and that's
truth?
the shit that,
Was there any truth to what you're saying? I think sometimes we often like to use people's nationality as a disqualifier to some logical shit that we don't like. I'm not saying that's the case in what you're saying, but we witnessed it many times as if just because you're from somewhere, you don't have the same Google in the intellectual capacity and critical thinking skills to come to an outcome. You don't have to be from somewhere or live somewhere your whole life to come up with, conceptualize some shit and come up with something that might really make sense. But when they don't like what you say, that saying where you're not from here is a go-to disqualifier, just like you ain't got no kids, just like you ain't got no wife, like how JP try to disqualify people from manhood just because they weren't irresponsible with their seed.
Because they went to the military.
I
exactly.
get what you're saying, and you're correct. But the thing is some people you can tell the difference in critique by someone that care and critique by somebody that's just using that critique to talk down and act like that, they're superior and stuff like that. For instance, every time when you hear people say and regurgitate these things, it's always the symptoms. It's never the origin or the cause on how shit is fucked up the way that it is.
It
like,
definitely ain't a damn solution.
It's not. It's the symptoms and all of this other shit. Like I tell people all the time, when it was motherfuckers like I remember I got into it on TikTok with this Republican motherfucker. Oh, and the black gangs in Chicago and all of that. First off, Chicago had gangs way before any black people was even arrived there. When we was getting our fucking heads bust open by fucking Irish and Italian gangs because we was moving into their areas and they didn't want us into our areas, and we had to fucking form our own gangs. We was coming from the fucking South. We ain't know shit about no fucking gang banging.
See, Chicago is where Al Capone came from.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, they was the ones that was doing all of the gang, all of those white street gangs in Chicago. It's just that the motherfuckers, they got into the fire department, like the Irish was big into the fire department, and the Italians and shit, they found ways to launder their money and turn their dirty money into clean money, and then most of the motherfuckers moved to the suburbs, and we were still in our areas from white flight. That's it. And a lot of them motherfuckers were the fucking mayor was a fucking gangbanger. Mayor Daley Sr. was a member of an Irish street gang called the fucking Hamburgers, and he had connections to the fucking Italian mob. The whole fucking city was built on corruption, but yet niggas get blamed like we're the ones that's causing all of this destruction. It's just disingenuous, bro. It's disingenuous. It's a lot of underlying racism, and it's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Yes for me, no for thee type shit. And like it's bullshit. I can't really articulate it the way I want to at this particular point, but it's a lot of underlying hypocritical bullshit that comes along with it. And it's pretty much, it's always the backdrop of you're bad, you're black, so you're bad for doing this, versus you're white and you're doing the same thing, look the other way. And that's the shit that bothers me. Just like when when DJ and them was having that conversation about with Charlie Kirk and all of this other shit. But that's it. My bad. I don't mean to be long-winded.
Nah, go
ahead. What is this? As a matter of fact, let me just play this shit.
Get ready. You know what to do, Chick. I find, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube, because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh, nah, this is getting very, very awkward, you guys, and I'm keeping track of everything. Now, earlier today, Kevin Hart did an interview with The Breakfast Club where he finally addressed the backlash he was getting for having comedian Tony Hinchcliffe on his roast, where Tony made a joke about George Floyd. Now, if you guys missed that video from earlier today, please make sure you guys go check it out. Now, Kevin Hart pretty much did not take any accountability for the joke. As a matter of fact, he actually defended Tony, and he said Tony had one of the best sets of the night. And also in this interview, Kevin Hart revealed that he actually spoke with somebody that's close to George Floyd, Stephen Jackson. Now, here's where things get tricky, you guys. In this interview, Kevin Hart claimed he spoke with Stephen Jackson after the show was over, but he never really mentioned how the conversation went, and he never said what Stephen Jackson said back to him. He made it seem like after he spoke with Stephen Jackson, everything was all good in relation to George Floyd and his family.
I'll say it again. Stop talking as if I said it. So when you say the family and the family's affected, I didn't disrespect the family. Showed up for the family when it happened. Made sure that the family felt supported. Made sure that all things there were actually cool. Behind the scenes, just as an example, you know the one person that I talked to, and I'm not even gonna tell you the conversation, Stephen Jackson.
Oh, I know he caught that.
That's because that's my nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, Stack, let me just call you, man, so I can explain to you like the world of the roast, X, Y, and Z. We talked. I get it, Kev. We had a great conversation. But that's what I mean when I say, hey, man, let me call the one person after. And that's before whatever you're talking about. That's immediate. Stack, hey, Tony threw one out there. It's this and this, but you do know that that's what this shit is a roast. But I just want you to know from my side, that man is on his own.
You ain't lead with that, Kev.
So a lot of people started getting on Stephen Jackson. Hey, brother, I thought you was with us. You never told us you spoke with Kevin Hart. That's odd. Well, Stephen Jackson said enough is enough. He got on Instagram Live to address the situation. According to Stephen Jackson, yes, he spoke with Kevin Hart, but he also stopped him and checked him mid-conversation, letting him know that was not okay. Here's what he said.
I'm gonna come in because I know y'all want, I'm gonna give it to y'all real. So Kev did reach out to me. I've been knowing Kev a long time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing Kev a long time. And it kind of came off as he made it sound like I agreed with the bullshit. I agreed with the bullshit of the roast. No, I did not. I didn't agree with the joke. When he called me, he was basically calling me out of respect as friends. And basically, I cut him off. I know what a roast is. I understand what a roast is. I watch him. I love him. I watch him. I love comedy. I love Kevin. I'm a fan of Kevin. That's my homeboy. I've been knowing him a long time. But the only thing I wanted to express to Kev was it's a lot of people like me that's under the old law that I would never laugh at no joke about dead people. Anytime somebody demeans the dead, it turns my stomach because it's the lowest thing you can do. When they made the jokes about his family, that shit wasn't funny to me either, because it shows that you're not as talented as you are when you got to pick on people that can't defend themselves.
No, that's a fact.
So for me, I just let him know that he just had to understand that ain't everybody who play. Everybody don't laugh at that shit because some of us still have more.
No, it's a fact.
I still say yes, man.
No, I think it's low hanging fruit.
It's a fact, huh?
No, I think it's low hanging fruit for sure. I think it's definitely low hanging fruit for you to go there with these type of jokes. And I don't think you're very talented if that's how you got a joke for you to go viral. But it's still a joke. I mean, I still think it's just a joke. You know what I mean?
No, ma'am. I still open doors for people. You know what I'm saying? I still respect my elders. So joking on anybody, Charlie Kirk, anybody. And Charlie Kirk talked about George Floyd. But I would never laugh at somebody talking about somebody that got killed or somebody that's not here, bro. So demeaning the dead at any point, at any time is never funny to me, regardless who it is. You know what I'm saying? And I had to let him know that. Am I mad at him? No, I ain't mad at him. He didn't say it.
Right.
I sent a DM to the motherfucker who said it, directed dead at him. Kevin didn't say it. I understand business. I understand what he had going on. I didn't expect Kev to jump up there and say, no. I don't expect people to take up for me. You know what I'm saying? That's just not realistic. You got to be grown. You got to be realistic. I understand he was at a roast, so that wasn't Kevin's place to jump up there and say, no, you can't say that. They said all kind of shit, bro. But my hate is directed strictly at who said it. Kev, my boy, get your money, Kev. I'm glad you was number one, all that shit, bro. I ain't mad at Kev. And I appreciate him calling me. You know what I'm saying? Because if Gianna ever called me for an explanation of why, I want to have.
So like I said, I don't think Kevin Hart is to blame, right?
Facts.
But the thing is, he's making it where he's involving himself with these people now to where it's fucked up. If a stranger joke about something sensitive about me, that's different. If Keon laugh and he don't know me, but if Keon know me and he laugh, that'll look fucked up. So that's what Kevin, he's involving himself too much with the people in the audience. You know what I mean? That shit
I feel you, but if I'm at $1 million production, DJ, I might.
Oh no,
I'll call you after, but I might have to.
I'm
you know
using
what I
it
mean?
as an example because, and I'm saying if it's something sensitive like a deceased loved one, that is crazy.
Well, see, yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like I ain't gonna do that shit.
I
But
do
if it's
think- I
just some regular shit, if somebody's like, "Oh, Keon, this nigga," I'll laugh if it's funny. But if it's some deceased loved one shit, I'll be like, "Damn, that's fucked up."
Yeah, that's a little different.
Yeah, people act like Kevin was supposed to hop up, grab the white boy, slam him to the floor.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah.
didn't even do that for his own mama and daddy. Why would he do that for George Floyd?
But the thing is, even though he laughed, bro, I still don't think it's that crazy. I just think the wrong part with him is being too in. If he find it funny, cool. But I think to me the wrong part is he involving himself too much, saying he called these people. Like, bro, come on, bro. No, you making it worse, bro. Like, you connected to these people. Come on, man.
And then think about it, bro. For you to even think that you needed to call Steven Jackson, you knew it was wrong. Like, you knew that it wasn't.
Is what
you know
I'm
what I mean?
saying.
You knew it was. If you had to reach out to Steven Jackson in your heart, you knew something wasn't right. You know what I mean?
Steven Jackson made a video first, then he called him.
Oh, did he?
And like he said, they knew each other a long time. You see how I just apologized?
I said Kevin Hart just said, and Steven Jackson just said that he reached out to. Oh, I don't know if he made a video, but go ahead.
You know how I just apologized to 18 letters. Sometimes when you say shit, you come. It's the man thing to do. Kevin Hart just did he know this nigga personally. He know how he felt about George, so you just reach out and apologize. It's the man thing to do. You be on some bullshit, even if apology don't always even gotta mean that you was in the wrong.
You
just apologize about how
you might not have been in the wrong, but you felt something is wrong.
You apologize how you make the other person feel. I don't apologize to my wife many times, not because I thought I was wrong. I apologize because how she felt from what I did. I still thought I was right, but just because I'm right don't mean I can't hurt someone.
Man, I don't think any nigga around here is just apologizing if they don't think something is wrong. That don't even make no sense. When have you ever apologized to somebody when you thought you was in the right? You know what I mean?
Like, I said. I ain't saying
that's what you said. I'm asking you a question. I'm saying, when have you ever apologized when you thought you was in the right? That don't make no sense.
All the time. All the time. Because just because I'm right don't mean what I said wasn't hurtful. Right shit can be hurtful.
If you apologize, I think it's because you know something's wrong.
Yeah,
you might not think that you're wrong, but something's wrong. You feel like somebody probably feels a certain type of way. So
the wrong part is that I hurt you. That's to be the wrong part. I'm sorry for hurting you with and that's why Kevin Hart called him. Not because he did nothing, not because he's guilty. It wasn't like a conscious thing or guilt. It's just I get it. You know, some people apologize because they get it.
Okay, I see what you're saying. He called him because afterwards he thought he felt the way, so he's like ignoring type shit.
Yeah. So
there you go. I still would consider that to be wrong, but okay. Right. Even if you was like, okay, I'm just apologizing because I hurt your feelings type situation. I get it, but yet you still feel like you hurt somebody's feelings, which is clearly a wrong scenario in my opinion. You know what I mean? That's something that would be negative. So that's why you apologize. I wouldn't be apologizing to something that's not negative or something that's positive. You know what I mean? But go ahead.
I think it's about the intent. I'm saying if it's no malicious intent, then you really didn't do nothing.
Okay. Yeah, because he definitely didn't say it, so there was no bad intent, so at all. But go ahead.
I have an explanation. So that's my only thing. I ain't mad at him. I ain't doing all the other shit. Like, I'm speaking for me too. I'm speaking for me. I don't speak for Georgie's family. I don't speak for them because I don't know. I don't really know none of them. You know what I'm saying? I met some of them during this time, but I really don't know none of them. The only person I know that's kin to him is Wu and his sisters. And y'all don't know his sisters. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? They really out there. They really in the streets. And I love them to death. That's the ones I know. So
is he snitching?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's just I don't do shit for clout. I ain't get out there and jump and say Kevin Hart name. I ain't do all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I directed straight at the nigga who said
he did make a video first.
And if they joke on somebody, my worst enemy, if I see somebody,
no,
which I don't have no enemies.
He didn't make a video about Kevin Hart. He made a video about the
situation. Dead in his
Yeah.
family, I wouldn't co-sign that because I'm too solid. I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand it. Why you got to pick on somebody that's not here to demean them? You know what I'm saying? So like, we got a great understanding, man. That's my boy. I ain't mad at him. Like I said, I'm speaking for me. I can't speak for nobody else. I won't care if it continue to win. That's my dog. Actually, we got something we doing with him coming up that we already had on the calendar we was doing anyway. So people just want him to be accountable. But like, yeah, it was on his show, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I understand the outrage. And I'm not mad. Shit, I feel y'all. But I'm mad at the motherfucker who said the joke the same way. I am. But I'll never.
To be honest with you, I don't think a lot of people that mad about this situation.
No, I was just about to say that, DJ, because it's like, can we really use a person that's connected to the family like this as an example of like the whole black community? Like, I don't think everybody feels this way at all. Like, he's clearly got a connection to the family. That's why he's so pissed off. I don't give a damn. I could care less. Like, I don't even. I was with Fighter when he said he don't give a damn about the family's feelings. Because again, even if it was me, right, and they was talking about like my granddad or my dad or something like that, you know what I mean, who went on, you feel me? I'm watching the roast, you know what I mean? I'm watching in my head, this is how I be looking at it. I'm watching a roast. That's how I would look at it. It's just simply that. Like, I mean, yeah, it's crazy as hell, and I'll be pissed off, but it's a roast. What you expect? You know what I mean? What else would you expect? I definitely don't expect no apology.
I do think people. That's what I would say. I don't think is that crazy as people making it to where apologies is needed and all these type of. I don't think it's on that level. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. They don't challenge Kevin Hart whole blackness.
Them nigga, I think and I think content creators is who make this shit. Content creators, TMZ, media people in general. I think we reviewing these shit make it seem more than it is a lot of times too, because we gotta sensationalize the shit. You know what I'm saying? Even Breakfast Club would do that shit.
Yep, make a story.
But look at this nigga. He's chilling. He about to do a business venture with Kevin Hart. They don't look like they worried about that shit, bro.
I'm glad you said that, DJ. That reminds me of something you referenced earlier. I think we were talking. Do you think content creators and all that kind of stuff are kind of a problem in the ecosystem sometimes?
You think you say that where?
Do you think content creators are a problem in the ecosystem? Do you think they do more harm than good?
I think that's subjective as fuck, bro.
Yeah, but let's be subjective.
I would say
I think they do more.
Let's hypothesize.
I think more good. I think it's more good than harm.
I agree with that, because it's not just our community and space is not all of YouTube.
I mean our community. Sorry, you're right.
Okay,
my bad.
Our community. Okay, okay. Well,
this is just a social experiment. This does not add to society whatsoever, bro.
But you gotta think, too. This is a lot of people's like release. You know what I mean? So
if it's a social experiment, it gotta add to society, because social is part of the base word of society, and all of us that watch this shit are part of society. It's not impacting society because it's big, but it's a lot of tainted, negative, dark energy that get put into people's head every day in this sector. A lot of racism, a lot of immigrant hate. It's a lot of
gender banging.
It's a lot of hate in this. It's a lot of negative energy, vibes, and mindsets, and it's a lot of gullible, naive, easily influenced people. You know, we got cult-like followings in this sector. Cult-like followings in this sector. So it's not affecting the whole world and no shit, but I think the energy in this sector is definitely it's affecting members of society.
You know what I would say, bro? I think it's doing now that I think about it, I think it's doing more harm than good.
Especially this sector. If you're talking about just this sector,
just this sector.
I don't see people coming in this sector and becoming better. You know? But I don't.
The angrier you are, the more attention you get for some reason.
But I don't. But look at this though. What if somebody come to this sector and get their shit off so they could go back in the real world normal?
That's why I was just telling. This is some people's release. This is some people's therapy session. That's what I'm saying.
But it's
so
also
if they didn't have this, they would probably be in prison. Like listen, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I think it creates monsters too. But y'all right. That's a good point. Yes, niggas getting their release, but I think you create monsters too.
I think it do create monsters, but I think that's social media in general, bro.
That's
Social media in general create monsters, bro.
Man, it really do. It really do.
Wouldn't that depend on the individual?
Well, of course, everything depends on individual for sure.
Yeah, facts.
As
But
far
I
as
do
the
think because this sector is built off of attacking people. I feel like that's the main problem with the sector is that we're here to attack others or attack another gender, attack the black man, and all this other goofy stuff. When at the end of the day, they have no solutions. First of all, so they're only just attacking just to get it off. It's almost like parents who just beat their kids just because they was mad at the time. You know what I mean? It's just like that. They're only doing it to get things off of their chest, while not creating a solution of why you're even beating the kid or to whooping the kid in the first place. You know what I mean?
If DJ had somebody in the thumbnail,
Yeah, I
in
feel
his
that.
sector, and he was up here tearing them down, we'd be sitting at 120, 130, 150 real easy.
Hell yeah. If you put like black man ain't shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, for
Easy.
sure. Easy, nigga. Because it's really because you're in the space too, DJ. You're known in that space, so that's what people at least from my experience when I be on here, most of the times, like these people probably come from some type of red pill, gender banging type situation. So hell yeah, nigga, if you put that, bro, what you can make, man. But that's why I fuck with you, because you don't do that. We just talk about real shit or shit that actually happened in the news. You know what I mean?
She do a little mess. She do a
With a
little
lot
mess.
of the fuck shit too, you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't like being above the fuck shit, but I just don't. The thing about it, bro, I ain't above the fuckery, but I do like dope conversations. But I just don't like when I just got this thing about when people try to be smart. You know what I'm saying?
You
Not
say
like
that
I
a lot,
think you
yeah.
should be dumb. It's just that, like, let's say you put like being performatively smart. Let me just say that. I don't like when people trying to perform intellect. It's kind of cringy and shit like that. But if we chopping it up and the conversation is intellectual, so let it be. But we ain't trying to be like that. Shit just be kind of weird to me. You know what I'm saying?
Can you give me an example?
It's like if I'm coming.
No. A person.
You see this nigga, man. This nigga, let's see it. Who does that?
Shit, I think I do it, but I don't be performing. I
What
just
you
know.
mean?
Nah, I don't think you're like a smarty pants. Nah, I wouldn't say
Sometimes I just know certain shit, and I think I've been accused of this before in real life. I can come off as condescending or a know-it-all because I read a lot and I like to critically think.
Well, I don't think DJ talking about a know-it-all though. Are you talking about like a know-it-all type person, or are you talking about like a nigga that's just up here saying big ass words for no
It
reason?
could be a
and shit
no.
like that?
It both. Because when I was saying it, I wasn't thinking of nobody in specific. I was just thinking about sometimes I watch panels and people might go up there, or sometimes even up here, people might come up here. Like that one dude that was up here the other day, the Muslim dude.
Oh, Omar. Yeah.
He was trying too hard or something. That's Sarnetta shit. Shows for the Sarnetta them. But a lot of niggas that go up on Sarnetta shit, they think they're giving a lecture, and it's like, bro, like shut the fuck up.
That's the only problem I got. It's
Like
like,
the whole
okay,
reason
you on a panel, bro, and we got like 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, whatever, however many people. Please, we gotta stop going on 2 minute soapbox.
2 minutes, 5,
Like,
and some niggas be wanting.
got to.
Yesterday, John God asked you to go for 15 minutes. I was like,
15.
ain't no fucking way. Because the thing about it, I was thinking, would I go 15 minutes? And I'm not about to go 15 minutes talking straight without breathing. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Exactly.
Ain't
bro.
not
Without-
even one rap song that's 15 minutes that person would perform.
You may find a gospel song like that, but the hell no, nigga. In the modern day, ain't nobody about to listen to you for no. Come on, especially on a panel. But go ahead, DJ. Go ahead.
I think beings do it, but I think a lot of time we confuse intellect with cunning. Like a lot of people set up a gotcha moment and then think they said something intellectual or prove a point. No, you just ask the perfect question to get the perfect answer to make yourself look right just in that situation. And then they be like, checkmate. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, really?
That boy Trey the Truth. That's his favorite. Little what's name is checkmate. He be checkmating me. Yeah, I be going over there sometimes. He be checkmate. Oh damn. Anyway, but he be checkmating a lot of people supposedly, but I don't think he be doing it. But go ahead. My bad, DJ.
All right, let me play some shit from IG. And shows her the rooster in the building.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. I can get them fixed, but you can't unkiss your brother.
Oh, whoa.
Bro, why am I talking to this stupid?
Because you kept talking. I kept responding.
Girl, I'm better than you.
You're not. You're my height.
My status is better than you.
Says who?
Okay.
You're famous for what? You get clowned on the internet for fun. Good job. You're famous for getting laughed at.
What do you want to be?
Sienna, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know. When I grow up, I don't want to make out with my brother, and I want to keep my husband. I don't want to have 3 baby mamas.
Watch, now she gets stuck.
I didn't get stuck. I just responded.
What car do you drive?
Why does it matter what car I drive? I'm a woman. You're a man. So why are you bag checking me? Can you not compete with a man? Do you feel like insecure competing with men?
No, to be honest with you,
now she a woman.
Oh, you compete with girls all the time. I know you argue with women a lot on the internet.
You got some drip on though.
Yeah, I like the outfit. The outfit's nice.
Okay, your teeth are yellow, but to be honest with
the
you,
introduction was mid.
To be honest with you, I would
personality mid.
I would. Bro,
height mid.
Dude, listen.
Personality.
Bro, she would fidget.
I would midget. No, because
wait, hold on, Sienna. What's your type?
Tall, has a real job, doesn't make out with his brother. If a man is viral for making out with his brother, and
what if he got a bag?